Good day, ladies and gentlemen, your gun doctor here. Season 2 got delayed and they're planning to fix the game in the meantime, so that is good news or bad news regarding of that. Don't worry, we still have enough content to cover before this even remotely influences us. We're going to be talking today about Hardscope. Hardscope says accuracy and recoil during sustained ADS. How long do you actually have to ADS? And does it actually work? We're going to take the bar as an example. The bar already has low recoil, but it should be able to actually show off how much does it do and how long do you have to ADS for it to kick in. Is it a scope in instant start shooting, or do you have to be ADS 1 or 2 seconds before you feel the difference? And especially, does it kick in during sustained fire? So if I ADS and straight up start shooting, does it kick in over time? Or is it more if I ADS, wait, and then start shooting? Because I actually have never looked at these things if that is something that does make a difference. So let's check out Hardscope today in this video. Timestamps are in the description below. Jump wherever you would like to be. Don't forget to subscribe for more amazing videos like this. By the way, is it just me or does everyone's gonna have this weird ass offset? Okay, let's begin. We'll start here. We are 30 meters away. Okay, and we'll get the bottom line here. And we'll shoot up with just the BMG Mac 3.5 times and no hardscope. Okay. So we're obviously going up in a straight line. Like, sure. And now let's put on hardscope and see how much does it change. Like, we're going to obviously just hardscope, like, you know, ADS down as long as we have to. And then we'll find the threshold. How long does it take to get there? Now with hardscope on 30 meters, bottom line, we're waiting, we're hardscoping, just waiting until it's really kicked in. And as you can see, this is just hardscope. No other attachment being put on from up here to down here, just with the addition of hardscope. Nothing else, nothing less. Now, obviously the question, what if I just quick ADS in?
I've marked our destination.
So instead of hardscoping, I start shooting and I go. Well, that answers this already, huh? Really? It says, again, let's read clearly. Accuracy and recoil in sustained ADS. That was a quick scope. Yeah, but it essentially makes no difference. Like, it kicks in instantly. So the accuracy and recoil in sustained ADS just means instant accuracy and recoil. The DP has the Hardscope perk too. Let's see if for the gun it actually means the exact same. I've been playing Hardscope on it already, but this is like a significant difference on the bar. Might it just be like bugged on the bar, and maybe on the DP things are looking vastly different. So right now, just the sight on, as you can see. Nothing else. We shoot the wall. Sight offset is still there. Must be, I don't know. Either all of you have this or it's just me on my PC. I don't know. Okay, we'll begin bottom line here. Shoot away. Draw a weird ass pattern on the wall because that is obviously what happens with the DP. Like you go wibble, wobble, wibble, wobble, wibble, wobble up here, right? And now we're swapping over to hardscope. Okay, now we have hardscope running, and we all remember how that weird recoil looked. So let me now do it here on this wall. We're ADSing, even though we learned that you don't have to be ADSing. Also, it turns out Twitter gave me an answer that it must be an operator thing. So it seems that certain operators cause this side offset. So with a different operator, we should already be okay. So hardscope is just a blank shrinking of recoil by like we're essentially going from from down here to all the way up here. Okay. That's like going from this pixel all the way up to this pixel, right? And then like going from left to right. So this is like the extent of the recoil, right? And if we're now looking at what we get here, you go from this pixel to this pixel, like with an offset to the left here, but that's it. And that's Hardscope. That's how much you reduce the recoil straight away. I mean, in case of the bar, if you're looking at it, like with just merely having Hardscope on, like we could put on our night vision scope that we usually use, ammunition lengthened, then magazine 50 BMG mag, then we put on Hardscope and fully loaded. Plus now let's just go for example, because you've seen there's initial firing recoil and that's about it. Let's put on initial firing recoil and recoil recovery, and that's it. These are the attack. Like, okay, sure, we're gonna put on a just for recoil reasons, just out of interest, we're gonna put on a stabilizer, because stabilizer is supposed to reduce the recoil the most, and the long range beam barrel that everyone and their mom uses. So on a barrel and stock will leave just open. And now already with this, even without like all the other attachments, you could just literally just put on ADS time attachments, because the gun for some reason with Hardscope just shrinks the recoil by 80%. Man, like you saw it. I'm not making. I wish I was making this up. I'm like, you know, I wish this is like fake Twitch TV and I'm just lying to you, because that would make things a lot easier and less crazy. But let's go for 30 meters. Okay. We're aiming for this spawn. And that's it. Hardscope is just plenty crazy. And I'm not even having, like, you know, there's still space for more recoil attachments. God, also drop in the area, Jimothy coming. So you do notice, right? and like we still have spots open. We still can put on the Cooper SP for less initial firing recoil again, or just more recoil control in general. Let's put that on, and let's put for the underbarrel, for example, the cover foregrip or the hand stop. Both of them are fantastic, but I'll put the cover on before someone gets an aneurysm in the chat again. So I'll put these on just to demonstrate, like, plus Hardscope what it does. But what if we put everything on and just leave Hardscope off? It's like, just out of interest, how much does Hardscope seems to be a bit too efficient for my eyes. It shouldn't be doing that much. So now we have all the attachments on. Let's shoot the wall and then just see what if we take Hardscope off. Step number one, the bar with absolutely zero recoil, obviously, when we talked about it, or just being crazy. And then you can also single fire tap it if you feel like it, because you have initial firing recoil attachments. So it's not like the gun isn't just absolutely crazy, you know, going down to non-existent recoil values. But now let's just, out of interest, what happens if we put Hardscope off? Does it matter in the grand scheme of things? Because right now we obviously have a lot of these in. Maybe we want to play flinch resistance or bullet penetration. Does Hardscope actually matter as you have all these attachments on? Is it that, like, I mean, as the only attachment on it was already minus 80% recoil. Some of you thought tight grip was good. Hardscope is crazy. Well, I guess Hardscope has the only downside of not doing anything to hip fire, right? Because you actually do have to ADS. Okie dokie. That is now without Hardscope. Ha! 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 Huh. Well. I mean, this is just absolutely nuts what Hardscope actually does. Like, I mean, I've been using it, but this is just in your face. Like, thank you for Twitter. Like, I literally saw a picture on Twitter and was like, no, Hardscope is not that efficient. No. But I've been using it, right? The bar has already been no recoil, but I never looked at how efficient is Hardscope actually. This is crazy. So now that every gun that has Hardscope needs to be used. So we know the DP has it, but I think that is roughly about it. You do have tight grip on a lot, and you have brace. And I don't think any other gun actually does have Hardscope going on. It's like, I think it's just the DP and that. I'm not sure what it is with the marksman rifles, if there's anyone that actually does have Hardscope. But so far, in what I have seen, it's going to be the DP and the bar that tremendously profit from it. I don't know, does any one of the SMGs have Hardscope? If you know of any other gun that has Hardscope, definitely drop it in the comments below. Tell me, because we will be doing some more Hardscope experiments on the other guns. But mostly it's like Brace or Perfectionist, and Hardscope seems to be only on the bar and also on the DB27. But this is absolutely crazy. I mean, we knew why the bar was 0 recoil. Now we do really have our answer, because Hardscope giving us minus 80%. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, doing some, science deep diving, figuring out how things work. And as it turns out, just instant ADS and go for it. Nothing more, nothing less. Gun Doctor out. I wish you a fantastic day. Don't forget to subscribe to find your way back from also Twitch TV Ponyhof for more content like this. Take care. Have a good one.